For years, the world of cryptocurrency felt like an exclusive club. You needed powerful, expensive computers and a ton of technical knowledge to even get started. This created a huge barrier for the average person who was curious but didn't have the resources to participate. The energy consumption alone was a major issue, with cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin using more electricity than entire countries. This made many people wonder if there could be a better, more accessible way to create digital money. The Pi network was born from this very question, aiming to completely change the game by putting the power of crypto mining right into the palm of your hand. The core idea behind the Pi network is incredibly simple, and that's what makes it so revolutionary. Instead of complex mining rigs that solve difficult mathematical problems, Pi allows you to mine coins directly from your smartphone. All you have to do is open the app once a day and tap a single button. That's it. This daily check-in proves you are a real human and not a bot, securing the network through your consistent participation. This approach removes the need for expensive hardware and drastically lowers the energy required, making it one of the most eco-friendly digital currencies out there. This ease of access has led to an explosion in popularity. The project has attracted millions of users, known as pioneers, from all over the globe. Before its official launch, the network already had a massive community, with over 18 million people completing the necessary identity verification, or KYC, process. This built-in user base is a significant advantage, creating a ready-made network of people who believe in the project's vision. Unlike many crypto projects that launch and then struggle to find users, Pi started with a dedicated community already in place, eagerly awaiting the next phase of its development. The way Pi manages its coin supply is also designed for long-term growth and scarcity. The mining rate, which is the speed at which you can earn new Pi coins, is designed to decrease as more people join the network. The rate was halved when the community reached certain milestones, like 1 million and then 10 million users. This process is set to continue until the network reaches 1 billion users, at which point the mining reward will drop to zero. This ensures that early adopters are rewarded for their faith while preventing the market from being flooded with too many coins, which helps protect its value over time. For a long time, the Pi coins that millions of people were accumulating on their phones had no official monetary value. They existed within a closed system, an enclosed mainnet, where users couldn't trade them on public exchanges. Any prices you might have seen were for speculative IOU tokens, not the real thing. The development team spent years carefully preparing for the big moment, focusing on building a secure and scalable network while ensuring as many users as possible could verify their identities. This patient approach was crucial for building a solid foundation before unleashing the currency into the wild world of public trading. Everything changed on February 20th, 2025. On this date, the Pi network finally launched its open mainnet, a milestone the community had been anticipating for years. This meant that the Pi coin was no longer just a number in an app. It became a real tradable cryptocurrency. The coin was listed on major exchanges, including OKX, allowing pioneers who had migrated their balances to finally sell, trade, or buy more Pi on the open market. This transition from a closed ecosystem to a publicly traded asset was a massive step, validating the efforts of millions of early adopters and marking the true beginning of Pi's economic life. As with many new crypto launches, the price of Pi saw a lot of action in its early days. It debuted on the exchange at a price of $1.84. Within just 1 week, excitement pushed its value to an all-time high of $2.91. However, this initial surge was followed by a correction, a common pattern where early investors take profits. The price eventually found a lower level, dropping to around 63 cents in April. Since then, the market has shown signs of stabilizing. The coin has been trading within a more predictable range, generally between 75 cents and $1.35, suggesting it is finding a more stable footing after the initial launch volatility. Today, Pi holds a respectable position in the cryptocurrency market. With a market capitalization of over $5.7 billion as of May 2025, it has ranked as high as the 32nd largest cryptocurrency. This is an incredible achievement for a project that started with a simple mobile app. There are currently about 7.2 billion Pi coins in circulation out of a total possible supply of 100 billion. This large supply means that a price of something like $100 per coin is unlikely anytime soon, but its standing shows that the market sees real potential in its massive user base and unique approach to digital currency. For any currency, whether it's the US dollar or a digital coin, its true value comes from its utility. If you can't use it to buy actual goods and services, it's just a speculative asset. The creators of the PI network understood this from the very beginning. Their ultimate goal was not just to create a coin to be traded on exchanges, but to build a peer-to-peer ecosystem where people could use Pi for everyday transactions. This focus on real-world use is what sets Pi apart from thousands of other cryptocurrencies that exist only for trading and have no practical application in the real world. The exciting news for the Pi community is that this vision is already becoming a reality. As of June 2025, a significant development has allowed pioneers to start using their hard-earned Pi for essential services. Users can now pay for their electricity bills, top up their mobile airtime, and purchase data plans using the PI token. This is a monumental step forward. It transforms Pi from a digital collectible into a functional currency. Being able to cover a monthly utility bill with CryptoMind on a phone is a powerful demonstration of the project's potential to integrate into our daily financial lives. This move into real-world payments is incredibly important for Pi's long-term success and stability. When a cryptocurrency has genuine utility, it creates a natural demand for the coin that goes beyond market speculation. People will need to acquire and hold Pi not just because they hope its price will go up, but because they need it to pay for things. This creates a more stable economic foundation, as the currency's value is supported by its practical use rather than just the whims of traders. It helps insulate the coin from the extreme volatility that often plagues other crypto assets that lack such use cases. The ability to pay for utilities like airtime and data is particularly impactful in a global context. In many parts of the world, mobile phones are the primary way people connect to the internet and the digital economy. By allowing users to pay for these essential services with Pi, the network is creating a powerful tool for financial inclusion. It gives people, especially those in developing regions, a new way to manage their expenses. This focus on practical, everyday needs could be the key to driving widespread adoption and making Pi one of the first cryptocurrencies to be genuinely used by millions of ordinary people. What makes the Pi network so compelling is its incredible accessibility. It successfully broke down the barriers that kept most people out of the cryptocurrency space. You don't need to understand complex technology or invest thousands of dollars in equipment. All you need is a smartphone and a few seconds each day to participate. This simplicity is its greatest strength. It has allowed the project to build one of the largest and most engaged communities in the entire crypto industry. The network's power comes from its people, a global and diverse group of pioneers who are all invested in its success. The journey so far has been impressive, from a simple mining app to a publicly traded currency with real-world utility. The launch on exchanges like OKX was a critical step, providing liquidity and a market-driven price for the coin. The ability to use Pi for everyday purchases like electricity and data is even more significant, proving its potential as a functional currency. These achievements have laid a strong foundation, but the journey is far from over. The project has successfully navigated its early stages, but the next phase will be about expanding this utility and growing the ecosystem even further. Looking ahead, the main thing to watch will be the expansion of Pi's peer-to-peer marketplace. The ultimate vision is for users to be able to buy and sell a wide range of goods and services directly with one another using Pi. Imagine a global marketplace where you can pay for a freelance service, buy a handmade product, or even purchase a coffee from a local cafe, all with the Pi you mined on your phone. Developing the infrastructure and partnerships to make this a seamless reality will be the next major challenge and a key indicator of its long-term success. The future of Pi will depend on its ability to continue innovating while staying true to its core mission of accessibility. We should watch for more merchants and businesses to start accepting Pi as a form of payment. We should also monitor how the development team continues to manage the coin's economy, especially with such a large supply. While its price will likely continue to fluctuate, the real measure of success won't be its dollar value but its adoption rate. If Pi can continue to grow its utility and become a go-to currency for everyday transactions, it could truly become the future of mobile money.